Yeah, we are live. Let's wait for participants to join.
Hey everyone,
Hi
welcome,
everyone, welcome. Good
welcome.
morning, good afternoon, good
Good
evening.
evening. We have a decentralized workshop or the live stream viewers from the different zones. So I really love that. That people, I really appreciate that actually that people and our developers, our community do support us a lot in this way. I mean, they join us in like even though like they are in the night or if it's maybe the early morning for someone, they keep showing up here, and that's what I really appreciate.
Yep, that's exactly, and it shows like for us too. It's early morning for you and a late night for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a lot of people joining on. 40 plus participants already joined. Cool. I think I'll give a quick intro about what this workshop's gonna be. So this
Yep.
is the turning user feedbacks for any applications. It can be your apps, or it can be your flower shop, it can be anything. So any user feedback that you get, which is so valuable for you to iterate, that you can able to turn it into LazAI DATs. So DATs is means data anchoring tokens, which is very unique for LazAI. So what these data anchoring tokens are basically data that you contributed to LazAI. So whenever these data is being queried, the data contributor will get a part of the reward that is being provided for this particular action of inference or query. So in this way, any data contributor will get their share of being providing this contribution, providing this data available for the LLM to query. Because what does LLM does? It just analyzes the data and provides a result for the given prompt. So the data is the more valuable asset for this LLM. So that's why we respect the data contributors, we respect the creators, we respect the researchers. In that way, these DATs provide a immense value for them, and with that all the data will be rewarded, and it is monetized. So whenever the data is being accessed, they will get a reward. And here in this workshop we're gonna see how it can be utilized for feedbacks, and how the feedbacks can be minted as DATs, and how it can be utilized in the later part for the LLMs. So I'll hand over this session to Nidhi, and for the wonderful workshop
Yeah.
that we are waiting for.
Yeah. Excited to share my screen. And let me just share my screen and we'll go. Okay, so yeah, as I hope that's visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As Thiru mentioned that we are going to mint a data that I mean that token, which will be which will be the file will be storing on peanut IPFS. So we're gonna see how we can turn feedback of our user in that. So for that, the feedback can be in the any form. So for today I'm going to get the feedback from, let's say we had the hyper hack recently have been done. So maybe we can create a Google form first. So let me just create a Google form. And okay, so quickly, we'll be creating a Google form to collect the feedback. So it's like just hyper. Feel free to drop your feedback in this form. Hyper hack feedback. All right. So we're gonna create a Google form, and then we're gonna export this feedback responses to spreadsheet, and we are going to use that spreadsheet to feed the data to mint the tat basically. So okay, so how I'll be just like writing two questions basically. So basically your name and then your email, or let's say Telegram ID. All right, and just two, I'm sorry, just two questions that how would you rate the overall uh, hackathon? How would you rate the overall hackathon? And it's going to be in the linear scale. And what was the most valuable part of the hackathon? Okay, so just two questions basically. So let me just publish it, and responders can be anyone with this link. All right. So it's going to be really easy because we are going to export this responses into spreadsheet. So let's just do it. So anyone with this link, okay, and publish, and okay, it has been published, and this is the responder link. This is the responder link. Let me copy it, save. Okay, so my name is randomly. Okay, let's just give it a name, Nidhi, and 0x publi, and how to read the hackathon. Then I would read it, the 5 score. And what was the most valuable part for hackathon? Then I'm just simply giving something, just out of my head. So I learned a lot about elite AI agent. Okay. And let's submit another response as well. So my name is Thiru. Okay. Thiru, ID 0x Thiru. Thiru, what was the most valuable part for you for the hackathon?
The workshops and the spotlight campaign, especially,
Yeah, workshops and spotlight campaigns.
along with the bounties, of course.
S- campaigns along. Oh, along with bounties. All right, let's submit it. And okay, let's see. We have got like two responses here. And let me export this create a new spreadsheet. Okay, so we have been exported this, and let me write hackathon feedback. All right. So I think it has been stored in uh, Google Drive. So let me check in here. Yeah, we have got this. So let me just copy it. I think maybe later I'll copy this because, okay. Anyway, okay, got it. All right. So now what we are going to do, we are going to use the same file that you can go to the LazAI repo in the GitHub. Sorry, LazAI GitHub, and you can go to the mint. I think this one, yeah, dat minting and let's say API demo. So we're just gonna ignore rest of the things. We are just going to use dat.py. So basically we are going to activate the virtual environment for the Python. So for that I have already activated let me just make it zoom in. Is it enough? Zoom enough? I think so. Okay, so we are going to first activate the virtual environment for Python, and let's just install a lathe. Okay, and we need to create a file dat.py, and where we are going to just put these things here, over here, just save it, and let me just clear it, and let's just run this first. Okay, so before we run this file, we need to also export our private key and IPFS JWT token. So how you would be getting IPFS JWT token? So this is private key. Basically, I have exported this both of the environments variables in my this bash. I'm not going to show you, of course, right? So basically, it's just the MetaMask private key that you can get from the MetaMask. And for the IPFS, so you go to Pinata here, and you go to the API keys, and you create a new key, maybe that, and give it the admin access and create, and this is your JWT token that you're gonna use. So just copy it, and it's basically start with EY, I guess. So just paste here your Pinata JWT token here. And okay, let me, I don't think I have I don't think I have set this up. So let me just quickly set up um this Pinata JWT token. Meanwhile, Thiru, would you be able to explain? I mean, if you can explain, like, how, I mean, in what use case, what can be the use case for this feedback? I mean, we are maintaining the feedback into that, right?
I'm sorry, I was speaking while muted. So,
Uh,
feedbacks are actually valuable insights from customers, clients, users of any product, and this will be helpful to analyze uh, like a lot of human perspectives, and then basically feedbacks on any particular initiatives that is provided by a product or services. It basically helps LLM if someone have to analyze a human behavior on certain type of services or product. So if let's say it's say like someone like analyzes a hackathon responses or hackathon feedbacks, and if they does through LLM, so
yeah,
if the same data is existing in a public environment, it's just like existing in public domain, still the LLMs will use this data, and they basically analyze all the existing live websites and live public data. That's how like we even get any responses that we get now. So similarly, like how the code
yeah,
generation is basically trained on Stack Overflow and GitHub, so all of these like usual responses are trained through the publicly available data, but the users who
yeah,
provided their data, or like any researchers or any community that came up with organizing and then providing this data for the public use, is still not get rewarded. But using DAT, this valuable data that we collected from users regarding a feedback on a particular uh, either it's particular like initiative or a particular event, in our case it's a hackathon, or a particular product, it will be helpful to attain uh, final decisions over any queries. So that's why we need this. So in this way, if we provide this data and it is publicly available, but still the privacy will still be maintained. So now for this particular example it is shown, but we don't want the users feedback to be available in like a public environment. So still DATs manages the privacy, providing we can able to do a private inference on it using the DAT. The
yeah,
data will be available for inference, but still maintaining the privacy.
yeah,
In this way, LLM still able to make use of this data, and not revealing it to the like revealing it transparently.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So mostly for the privacy, right? So
Yep.
that's how you can attend the privacy in your tabs, in your AI related or the web related tabs. So um let me just run it, and it should be just giving us the file ID, and it's just the simply giving us the file ID because we are giving it this data. So this data is being encrypted, and it will be storing in this whole data will be storing in peanut IPFS. So let me just check if they have created. You see, they have created this file over here, encrypted data too. So let me just delete all of this because we don't need it, and we're gonna run our new feedback form. So for that, first of all, we are going to uh, delete this whole thing. So let me just delete this whole thing. I think till here. Yeah. All right. And let just be like this. So we are going to import. Let's just import here. Import. We need to install this gdown as well, which I have already imported. Sorry. Import gdown, import pandas SPD. Do we need to import anything else? I guess that's it. Okay, so what we are going to do first, we are going to load the URL from the, basically we are going to load that data and we are going to feed that data into the privacy data. So let me just create the URL, and I think this is not the link that we are going to use. This is the link that, let me just copy one more time, share, copy link, and let's go here and change this a bit. Okay. And we are going to also store like output, as it will be the name of your what do you say, this one. So I guess it's hackathon feedback, which is in XLX. If you are using CSV, feel free to use CSV here. And let me just print once we have downloading feedback from Google Drive. I hope there is no more background noise. And later we are going to download. Okay, so we are going to use gdown to download the data from the Google Drive. So this is the, we are downloading it, and let's just load it, and this will be the Excel. So we are going to use the Excel here, and let's just print. We are going to print feedback loaded. Not the feedback loaded, but let me just preview it. So preview of feedback data /n, I guess, yeah. And let's also print of PDF feedback. That's a feedback text. Is equals to hashtag hackathon feedback summary. Is it too much background noise that you guys hear, or it's not?
Yeah, it's a bit yeah, it's a bit noisy.
I see. Yeah, I know. We have little kids over here. So we are going to iterate the just to print out, like we are going to iterate what we are going to see in the, I mean, get from the Excel sheet. So feedback tags, yep, and feedback tags, not this one, equals to, I guess, f slash for column. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, yeah, your screen is visible.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. Okay, so we are going to print out this and okay. Uh, and okay, we have email. Let me just get. Is it visible?
Not it. Yeah, you're not sharing your screen.
Okay. Uh, here.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Yeah, visible. Terminal. Oh, what happened here? I think it's it. Okay, so I just copied something, but let me go. Yeah, so we are just iterating out, and then we are just passing our feedback tags into privacy data. So I think it should not have any name is not defined. Let's just run it and see what's the issue going there. It should run. Mm-mm. Okay, it's giving us the this. It's something different.
So yeah, it does require a couple of like dash low dash before the name actually.
Sorry.
So before the name in the last line of the Python file. Yeah, so it shows the issue, like, so before and after it should have the uh like underscore. So, yeah, and after also. Yep. Yeah, now it should work.
Uh-oh. One more time. So it's loading from this and user feedback.
Yeah,
Excel
now the
file.
is created, but it is
Yeah,
having issue from a different end.
I see it. It's maybe here because it's the different name for this. Let's just change it and see. It should be running now. Why? Okay, let's just use different. I mean, we had the same feedback form for workshop feedback. So it's basically the same one. So let's just use that one and see how does it runs. Let's just clear out and yeah. So we are getting it and so here we see that they have downloaded the files and let's see if they have downloaded the right this things or not. and they also created it has also created the file ID 10A6. So for the feedback form, let's just go there. So yeah, we do have this two responses, just simple responses. So they have it has written APC as the name, APC2 as the name. I was just doing it for the testing purposes, but I don't know what's going wrong with our new one. But yeah, it's working for us for this one. And also we see that on the creation date is like 28th of the August, and they have created the encrypted dat file here, which you can download by just clicking it. And yeah, that's it. So that's how it has stored our feedback from feedback responses into by minting that and then stored in peanut IPFS. Let
Excellent.
me know, guys, if you have any
Do you
questions.
have any questions in this flow so far, like how you can
Yeah,
able
the
to mint a
token has
DAT and
been
yeah, receive a file ID which you can able to query in the query using
yeah.
inference or data query
Influence.
from LazAI?
And yeah, also I will be creating the we will be creating this tutorial in LazAI repo. So if you want to use this for the further your any use case, if you want to play with this, we will be posting this tutorial in, we'll be also having blog after this workshop, so we'll be posting on maybe the early next week. So make sure that you visit that and start play along with this.
I don't think we're gonna get any questions either. We have like
Yeah.
277 participants. I'm expecting at least 7 questions.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to have the interactive sections for from the next week, right? We are going to have some task for these viewers as well.
Yeah, we have something cooking up for you guys, so that would be really exciting and then rewarding as well. So
Yeah. All right.
so
So
if
if you
we
don't,
don't gonna get any question, I think we can
yeah.
wrap up this session.
Yep. Yeah. So for the new joiners, I see that people are still joining us. So we are just wrapping up this session, and we will be posting a blog post for this whole live stream with the code as well. So I really feel bad that you guys have missed like what we did for the next few minutes. So feel free to check out. Just be active on our socials, and we'll be posting it maybe the early next week. So yeah, in this case that if you have missed it, you'll be seeing it in our socials. Yeah, with the blog post and as well as the GitHub repo. And we also have this recording available on the YouTube. So feel free to go to the YouTube of Metis L2, and you'll be able to see this over there as well. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up here. And yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out us on Telegram or Discord of the LazAI. We'll be always available. Bye,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Thank you.